Welcome back, I'm Chris Moore with HVAC Pro Blog, and this week I want to share 4 ways to stop self-sabotage. Without further ado, here's the training. Alright, I heard some great advice from a John Maxwell podcast recently while I was traveling and managing my windshield time in the car. The great orator spoke about self-sabotage and some leading indicators. I found myself audibly agreeing and shaking my head like a bit of a mad person all alone in the driver's seat. So, for the past few weeks, I've not been able to get these ideas out of my head, relating them each day to our residential HVAC business. I really hope that all of you find success and take a bit of advice along the way. You see, many people do not feel like they deserve success in our industry, despite a lifetime of pursuit. Very few people can climb that mountain and find what they're looking for at the top. Selling a business, leaving a legacy, even retirement. If you're looking for permission, I'm just going to go ahead and be the first person to say, go ahead, you deserve it. Here are 4 of many ways to stop self-sabotage. First, have a clear understanding of people. Since nothing happens in our business until something is sold, having a clear understanding of people is crucial to success in sales and business. If you don't understand that everyone's peculiar with different motivations, it will be impossible to reach the level of success you want. A colleague of mine likes to say that everyone sees the movie from a different angle. You know who you are. Their angle is what they're making decisions based on and what is in it for them. If you're unable to understand these 2 important pieces, you will be lucky to have mediocre sales success. Next one, you gotta stop blaming others. When things go wrong, successful people will not quickly blame others. This could be miscommunication with the install team, not setting realistic expectations with the homeowner, maybe missing important components when quoting or ordering job materials, lack of training, you name it. I've many times heard the blame game in organizations and cringe. If you want to truly be successful, stop blaming others and accept some responsibility. This does not mean you're wrong and they are right. More like, what can you do to improve yourself and your team to be better? Someone that blames everyone else always sees himself as a victim. A victim mentality or mindset is the exact opposite of what you were looking for to be successful in this business. You got to have complete focus. When someone has no focus, they tend to waste time, a lot of time. I feel focus and process can go hand in hand in HVAC. If there are processes in place, like a sales process, installation, maintenance process, how you service or diagnose a system, you'll waste no time and can improve every call every day. A process can be managed, taught to others, and is scalable. Wasting time can be discovered when jobs run over, extra trips to the distributor, long lunches, late arrivals, dirty vans inside and out, late paperwork. The list of identifiers go on. A process can dial in these variables. Let me ask you, how do you spend your time away from work, family, and sleep? If you have some focus, I bet you may plan for things that are important to you. An interesting stat that came up during that John Maxwell podcast is that we only have about 37 discretionary hours a week. I know how I'm spending these hours. Well, the ones that my wife leaves for me. Next, you want to make decisions only when you're informed. Boy, this could go in so many directions. You must gather facts before making a decision. A classic example could be completing a load calculation before sizing your system, or possibly diagnosing the entire system prior to even replacing a part. If you make a decision without gathering all the details, it will be easy to be inconsistent and stray from a process, or you never even implement one. All right, what do you think? Do any of those 4 ways to stop your self-sabotage raise an eyebrow? Have you recently implemented anything in your process that could help the group? Or do you have a process altogether? There's a saying that we shouldn't look for one person to teach us everything. Instead, everyone can teach us something. Thanks for joining me this week at HVAC Pro Blog, where we provide advice for residential system design, quality installation, and system diagnosis. I'll see you soon.